Thank you for moderating all day. Thank you. Talking about resilience. Who else can be here close to 6 p.m. on the first day of the 2-day marathon, and we have a full house? So I really thank you for your resilience. And the only way to keep you, all of you are really awake without looking at your phone all the time is because the panels have been fantastic. So a big clap for the panels all day. Of course, I won't even dare to summarize and all of this. All I have just a few points and one main message. First of all, I've been here 8 years, so I keep playing with the acronym, and I say, look, we are free. So to respond to all of these challenges, we'll see you do this, we'll see you do that. The answer has been in the past, yes, forever pioneers, if you read the book. So I'm not saying that we should do everything at once. We don't have the capacity. But we should carefully look how to transform CIAT in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years plus. So and we've been doing that for 50 years. So, and the reason I keep looking at the acronym is because we don't really have crops in that acronym. And I love crops, but we are free in the sense that we are tropical agriculture. And thanks to climate change, the whole world is almost tropical. So our mandate is expanding. Our mandate is expanding. So I want to give you with that thought. As you know, CIAT has been growing a lot, so that's perhaps is one of the reasons. The other one is that the day has been great. We are taking notes. I mean, I joke about it. It's 6 p.m., of course, but we are taking notes. CIAT has to change. I mean, just one example. The panel on Latin America, I had a couple of pages. I'm sure that my Latin American coordinators and thinkers and program leaders and research area directors, the board sitting here, be careful, my colleagues, the board is watching. I think that's the beginning of the roadmap that we need for Latin America and the Caribbean, just to start. So we are really absorbing and digesting all the great ideas. This is a party, but it's a party for, it's a working party. So we are really taking advantage of all of these great minds to think how we are going to transform. So that's one point there. So thank you for all of you who suggested a lot of great things, not only in that panel, throughout the day. Another example, field party, always with the right numbers, of course. Talking about the geography of funding R&D and IP, that's what CIAT should be looking very carefully. Who is funding what? What are we going to be doing in the future, and how we are going to fund it? We've been discussing that for a long time. We call it the elephants in the room here at CIAT. We have a few elephants, and I'm one saying, why don't we diversify from ODA? When are we going to really go at scale with the private sector, but keeping CIAT as a great CGR center? So we have all of this discussion going on about your talks during the day. We are really into sustainable food systems. Yes, we need a better definition of sustainable food systems. We do have one. Mark Lundy gave you one. Thank you, Tom, as usual, for being provocative, as usual. And we really like all of that. We need that provocation to get CIAT and hopefully the CGR changing a little off-farm. I think we really have to do that. More than 5 billion people today live in the rural-urban space. So where are those farmers anyway? We love farming. We have to keep working and doing research on farming, but the reality on the sustainable food system is beyond those farms. So we are trying to connect all of these great ideas here to see if we can come back with some, I'm not promising a document, but I'm saying good thoughts about how to change a little the way we operate. And I think the CGR is changing. There were several comments here. I am CGR, so I think we are all very heterogeneous, and there were many comments here. Oh, the CGR is a little behind. I think perhaps we don't communicate very well. We need to be careful because our board. We had two boards here: my board, the system board, and then the system council board. Too many boards, but to be careful what we say. But I think the CGR is changing. There are pockets of change, and always that I think has helped. There is another point on the heterogeneity across regions. I keep insisting on that, and within regions, of course. So, whatever we discuss here about sustainable food system, climate change lens, great ideas, and all of that, it has to be very, thought on the geography that is going to be applied and so on. So I really thank you for all the hard work of the day. I had to recognize, I don't know, when I was here waiting for the president, you don't remember because we've been here for 10 hours, but the president was here today. It was just today, right? And we've been for all of this. So I didn't recognize properly my colleagues. We have an ex-director. So Director Generals of CIAT can leave CIAT and be alive. That's a good sign, Grant. So thank you for being here with your wife. Thank you. Thank you very much. We have many other colleagues from sister centers. We don't work alone in the CGR. Thanks to the CRPs, we are very well connected. So we have here at CIMIT, CIP, the new Director General of IMI, and many more that I may forget because I don't have a list. So really, I welcome all my colleagues, the beautiful ISPC, IEA, all the support units, of course, SMO, all of these beautiful acronyms, right? Are you following the Salad acronym? So anyway, I have one final comment. The bar is open. Thank you very much. Thank you.